Osama bin Laden, also spelled Osama bin Laden, born 1957, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, died May 2, 2011, in Abbottabad, Pakistan, founder of the militant Islamist organization al-Qaeda and mastermind of numerous terrorist attacks against the United States and other Western powers, including the 2000 suicide bombing of the U.S. warship Cole in the Yemeni port of Aden and September 11, 2001, attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City and the Pentagon near Washington, D.C. Bin Laden was one of more than 50 children of Muhammad bin Laden. By the time of Muhammad's death in an airplane accident in 1967, his company had become one of the largest construction firms in the Middle East, and the bin Laden family had developed a close relationship with the Saudi royal family. Osama bin Laden studied business administration at King Abdulaziz University in Jeddah, where it is likely that he also received instruction in religious studies from Muhammad Qutb, brother of the Islamic revivalist Sa'id Qutb, and Abdullah Azzam, a militant leader. In 1989, following the Soviet withdrawal from Afghanistan, bin Laden returned to Saudi Arabia, where he was initially welcomed as a hero, but he soon came to be regarded by the government as a radical and a potential threat. In the early 1990s, bin Laden and his al-Qaeda network began to formulate an agenda of violent struggle against the threat of US dominance in the Muslim world. Bin Laden publicly praised other groups' attacks on Americans, including the 1993 bombing of the World Trade Center in New York. In 1994, as bin Laden expanded his group's infrastructure in Sudan and trained Islamic militants to participate in conflicts around the world, Saudi Arabia revoked his citizenship and froze his assets, forcing him to rely on outside sources for funding. To this end, al-Qaeda trained militants and funded terrorist attacks. In 1998, bin Laden ordered an operation larger than any of al-Qaeda's previous operations, simultaneous bombings of U.S. embassies in Nairobi, Kenya, and Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, which altogether killed 224 people. The United States retaliated by launching cruise missiles at sites believed to be bin Laden's bases in Afghanistan. Another al-Qaeda bombing in 2000 targeted the USS Cole, an American warship harbored in Yemen, and killed 17 sailors. In 2001, after 19 militants associated with al-Qaeda staged the September 11 attacks, the United States led a coalition that overthrew the Taliban in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, US forces had continued to hunt for bin Laden, who was still thought possibly to be hiding either in Afghanistan or in the tribal regions of Pakistan near the border with Afghanistan. US intelligence eventually located him in Pakistan, living in a secure compound in Abbottabad, a medium-sized city near Islamabad. On May 2, 2011, bin Laden was killed when a small US force transported by helicopters raided the compound.